Take the cloud right down and take it rolling. However, he may find a gap when going full, but I can't really see one, so I expect him to take off. As I said, that decision was made by Red 1. But please put your hands together for the 2023 Royal Air Force Aerobatics team. It's the Red Arrows! Arrive in full formation, it's 200 to 300 feet across from left wing tick to right wing tick. And with the team rolling to the left, that is telling me that Red 1 has elected to take the show rolling. As they arrive at over 400 miles per hour, they now collapse into a 8-arrow shape. Leading the formation is squadron leader Tom Bould. He is Red 1 and the team leader. He is in his third and final year on the team. He was also in the team between 2014 and 17, where he was the Synchro leader. He has flown Typhoon operationally when it was at RAF Lucas. He's also qualified flying instructor on the Hawk T Mark II and the Tucano, where he was the Tucano display pilot in 2010. As they roll out for the 8-arrow, keep your eye on the formation for a dynamic shape change. As Red 7 and 8 perform a rollback and change the shape from 8-arrow into mixer. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 40 horsepower display for 2023 as aviation. That's because we consider the only train 3 new pilots each year. And the math simply didn't work out. You're number 9 being on train on Diamond 9 shape. However, next year is our 60th anniversary of Diamond Jubilee, and we plan to be back to our famous Diamond 9 next year. So hopefully you'll get to see us in that train on Diamond 9 in 2024. As the team round, bend round to the right once again, get your cameras ready for the big six roll. Very experienced pilot, he has flown operations on both the Harrier and the Typhoon, and he's also a qualified flying instructor on the Hawk T Mark II. I said that there are 8 pilots in the display for you. They are Reds 1 through 8. There's myself, Red 10, former Tornado GR4 pilot and qualified flying instructor on the Hawk T Mark II. And we also have the officer commanding Wing Commander Adam Collins. He's also known as Red 11. He's a former Tornado GR4 pilot, and he also flew the F-111 while on exchange with the Royal Australian Air Force. He also flew the Hawk T Mark I in the aggressor role when it was 100 Squadron when it used to be at RAF Leeming. Reds 4 and 5 made their way back to the rear of the formation. Now the smoke comes on as they bend round to the left for our first of our space theme shapes. This is the Apollo present. On the left hand side of Red 1 is Red 3, Flight Lieutenant Tom Hansford. Just to sit behind to form the second of our space theme shape. This is Eagle. So we went from the Apollo space missions in the 1960s through to the space landing craft, the moon landing craft of Eagle. And this is our second space theme shape as the team come round to the left. The smoke will come on for the Eagle present. In 2020, Red 4, 5, 6, 7, rail. And in May this year, we celebrated the 18th anniversary of that main mission from the Second World War to take out down Valley in Germany. Of course, that mission was carried out by 6-7 and down systems. One course still fly in Bould. As the aircraft rolls to the far right-hand side is Red 4, Ollie Suckling. Ollie again is in the first year of the team. Forward pilot, and he also flew the Hawk T-Mark II while at RAF Valley as a qualified flight instructor. You also saw the pair earlier this strike. All the pilots on the Arrows must have over 1,500 fast jet hours and be assessed as above average before they can even apply to join the team. They go through a rigorous selection process, with the applications going down to the final 9, and that final 9 eventually get whittled down to the new 3 pilots each year. And our new pilots have already started their conversion back onto the Hawk T-Mark I to join the 2024 team. Red 7's now moved to the left, Red 8 moved to the right with all the odd numbers on the left-hand side, or the even numbers on the right-hand side, as the team then round to the left for the Signet present. Red 7 and 8 now in trail on the rest of the formation. As we perform one of the most popular, if not the most popular manoeuvre, HA boys and girls, get your cameras ready to roll. Right, it's going to be the tornado.
Ready, quick.
Before the call is made, it's Red 7 and 8 roll around the rest of the formation. Of course, what's on one leg too easy for the rest of the team to the blue, the red comes on. And he bends the formation around to the right. Outside the back of the aircraft, which allows the smoke to bloom a lot more fully, which enhances certain manoeuvres during our display. As I said earlier, some of the engineers are known as the Blues. Inside those Blues there are 10 individuals who fly in between the displays in the back of our aircraft when we cannot take the full engineering complement. They are known as the Circus. One individual who's with me at every display is Circus 10. He's in front of the fire station. That is Enid, named after Enid Blyton's famous 5. And Red 6, 7 and 8 known as Hannah, named after squad leader Ray Hannah, a 4-member of the Red Arrows, responsible for taking the team to a 7 and a 9 and forming the Diamond 9 formation. Get your cameras ready for the detonator. Enid braking first, followed by Hannah with Red 6 off to the left, Red 7 off to the right, Red 8 off to the left. Communicate on the radio without speaking over the voice commands of Red 1. Red 6 and 7 now the synchro pair, with Red 7 off to our right, Red 6 off to our left, led by Red 6, who is the synchro leader. That's squadron leader James Turner, known as JT. 4th year on the team, a former Typhoon pilot and instructor on 29 Squadron here at Royal Air Force Coningsby, and also a qualified flying instructor on the Hawk T-Mark 1 at RAF Valley.
This looks good.
The team now approaching at over 800 miles per hour. They passed only 100 feet above the airfield. They both perform a 4-point hesitation roll before now turning away from the display line, pulling up to 5 to 6G. Their aim is to come back to the centre of the display line as they perform the manoeuvre called Synchro.
Oh, look at this. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get your cameras ready. The red smoke comes on the synchro pair part for the synchro half. Looking to your left-hand side, red 8 coming in as he spears the heart. A massive round of applause for a wonderful heart in the skies of Royal Air Force Coningsby. Have a clear speed of over 8 miles per hour around the time and each other. Now perform a series of barrel rolls in a manoeuvre called double.
Yeah, so Horn Cats on never turned up. I've had to cut that whole thing away with 2 cadets that are meant to be doing. Yes. But now, I'm not actually getting As the aircraft passes the Royal Air Force Hawk T-Mark 1, it's been in the service since 1976. However, once again, the synchro pair running back in, this time with red 6 from the right-hand side, red 7 from the left-hand side. As they pass in the centre for the carousel. Towards the back of the circle, make sure that he passes within only 100 feet of red 6. Both aircraft now turning hard 5 to 6G. It means everything about them is now running 5 to 6 times heavier than what they now are. As they pass to the front of the carousel. Putting themselves into line astern with red 1 at the front all the way back to red 5 at the rear of the formation. Red 1 brings them round to left for the Helix present. Well, it rolls goals of the Red Arrows is, of course, to represent Great Britain, and we conducted a 5-4 in the Middle East last year. Where we fly the red, white and blue through the sky with the Union flag on the tail, and the red, white and blue smoke through the sky. We often work with trade and industry, promoting Great Britain all across the world, and ensuring we have good relations with UK defence, foreign defence and trade industry from those countries. Formation now split with Reds 2 and 4 on the right hand side, Reds 3 and 5 on the left hand side as they go into Leaders Benefit formation. And of course this year we celebrated the coronation of King Charles III. Once again, get your cameras ready as this coloured smoke comes on for the Enid Coronation present. Where he flew the roll demo in 2012. He also flew the Harrier and the F5 1 exchange with the United States Marine Corps. Of the Red Arrows is a CLAT, and that means excellence, which means we try to strive for excellence in everything that we do, from the very bottom of the squadron all the way to the top. However, we're also aware that we are only custodians of that motto for 3 to 5 years, and therefore we try to leave the squadron in a better place from where we found it. Once again, he calls for 7 and 8 to roll. The blue smoke comes on as 7 and 8 roll around the red smoke of Red 6. But once again, get your cameras ready for the Hadder Vortex 3.
Beautiful.
Once again, Red 6 off to the left hand side, Red 7 off to the right hand side, Red 8. Once again, we go to the last feet fully right back out for the final pass of the show. Once again, one of you can get it. For the infinity break. However, Royal Air Force Coningsby, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please put your hands together for the 2023 Royal Air Force Aerobatics team. It's the Red Arrows! Red 1 puts his smoke on. He'll gather the rest of the formation, take them back to Royal Air Force 1. Wonderful, wonderful. Very large piston engine, radial engine.
So ladies, gents and teddy bears, Red Ted is in there.
Golf India, Brian Circle 1, and take this right into an 814.
If you agree, follow me.